Hey everyone, so I totally lost the footage of the intro for this video, but this is my younger cousin Alice, and she has very acne prone skin. So I'm going to start by putting a matte primer on her face, and this is the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer, and then I'm going to follow that up with 2 coats of the Covergirl 3-in-1 foundation, and I'm just going to blend that in with a beauty blender. And since she is pretty young, I decided to opt for a beauty blender instead of a brush because a beauty blender will give you a good coverage, but it will be more diffused rather than a brush, which can really just leave all the product on the face. So I'm just blending that in, and then I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to go in with the second coat. So the second layer of foundation is just going to help cover any more redness that she has around her face, and I really trust the Covergirl 3-in-1 foundation because it leaves your face looking flawless and not cakey, even though it does dry in a powder. So here I am just covering her eyelids with the foundation to make sure it acts as a primer for her eyeshadows, and make sure you blend down the neck because then if you don't, it will look like you're wearing a mask. Here I'm taking the Airspun powder in translucent, and this is going to be stippled on and then buffed in because we don't want all our hard work to just melt off her face. We want to seal it in. And as you see here, Alice is in her natural habitat, feeling herself. Yes, work. And I'm going to follow this up with the e.l.f. HD powder, which is going to go right under her eyes. And then I'm going to take the powder brush and just wipe off the excess powder. And the HD powder is going to brighten her under eyes. With the Anastasia Brow Pomade in chocolate, I'm going to fill in and define her eyebrows. I'm keeping this look very natural because 1, she's very young, and 2, I don't want her brows to be too overwhelming for her overall look. She just needs a little bit of touch up here and there, so that's what I'm doing. After both brows are filled in, I'm just going to take some concealer and just clean up the areas around her eyebrow. After that's done, I'm just going to take the beauty blender again and then blend away those harsh edges that I've created with the concealer. So I'm going to be using my trusty old chocolate bar palette, and I'm taking this light brown sort of caramel color shade and putting that in her crease, and I'm trying to diffuse the color as much as possible just so it can be a little bit more on the natural side. Hopping into my Anastasia Shadow Couture palette, I'm taking the color Chic and putting that all over her eyelids because it's going to make her eyes look a little bit brighter and a little bit more whiter. And then I'm going to be using a darker brown and putting that in her crease just so it will give it a little bit more of a definition. Don't be afraid to take as much time as you need to blend because when you blend more, the colors will look more seamless and effortless. With this big eyeliner pen, I'm just going to outline her wing. The pigmentation on this pen isn't very black as I would like it, so I'm just going to outline her wing because it is easier with this pen than it would be with the liquid eyeliner I'm about to use. So even though this is a natural look, I do like the eyeliner looking very black, and I'm using the Revlon Color Stay eyeliner, and I'm not sure if they still have this eyeliner, but this is the one that she had, so I'm using it. Very generously, I'm going to be applying the Revlon Grow Luscious mascara, and I think after you use this mascara for a while, it actually helps grow your lashes because it has rose water. And after the mascara, I'm going to be applying some Ardell Curvy lashes. I'm going to be taking the Real Technique setting brush and the NYC bronzer and just outlining the places that I want bronze, and then I'm going to go back in with a blush brush just to help diffuse the color a little bit more. I always make sure to bronze under the jawline as well, just so it can give the appearance of a sharper and slimmer jaw. So this is the lightest shade out of the Rimmel Match Perfection blushes, and this blush is perfect for her because it gives her cheeks a subtle glow. As you can see, Alice was super stoked about using my Urban Decay highlighter, and I personally love highlighters because it just gives your face such a natural and healthy glow. And then I'm going to be outlining her lips with the Jordana lip liner in Rock and Rose, and I'm going to clean that up with some concealer. And then I'm going to be taking the color Pink Sugar from Wet n Wild and putting that in the center of her lips just so she can look a little bit more pouty, and then you're done. That's it. Alright you guys, so this is the final look and I hope you guys really like it. I went for a full coverage foundation, very simple eyes, simple nude lip, and yeah, she's 14 years old, so I didn't went for anything too crazy. So for those nasties out there, don't comment down below and try and get at her because she's still a baby. And yeah, I hope you guys really enjoy this video. Comment down below of what video you want to see next. Like this video if you want to see more of Alice, and subscribe if you haven't. Until next time, I love you guys and peace out, Girl Scouts.
I'm not gonna do it.
Yes. Oh. Yes. Oh. There she is. There she is, y'all.
I hope my hairy leg's not showing.
She's like, she's 14, y'all, so don't try and get at her. Kill it? Yes. Yes.